Will the market go up or down? Should you lock in or float? Find out this and more with Master of the Markets, hosted by Barry Habib of MBS Highway. Brought to you by Caliber Home Loans. At Caliber Wholesale, our products make us different, and our people make us great. Caliber Home Loans Incorporated is an industry product leader with a full offering of core conventional and government products, coupled with our innovative non-agency portfolio lending products. Contact us to learn more.
Welcome to another edition of Master of the Markets. I'm Barry Habib at MBS Highway, and this is created exclusively for Mortgage News Network, brought to you by our good friends at Caliber Home Loans. And they believe that everybody deserves a fresh start. So if you've got a client with a foreclosure, deed in lieu of bankruptcy in the last 24 months, hey, talk to them. They probably can help. They do accept 100% gifts on this loan. So we got the big jobs report. And yeah, heck, it was a big jobs report. 255,000 jobs created for the month of July. That's well above expectations of about 185,000. And guess what? Remember the previous month, which was at 287? Well, they revised that higher as well to 292. So really a good number as far as job creations. Now hourly earnings up 0.3%. That's pretty much a good number there. Not too much for inflation, but certainly showing some growth. And with respect to the unemployment rate, that held steady at 4.9%. So tough to knock the jobs report. Heck, even if you look at the other report, remember we get two. We get the establishment survey that tells you the amount of jobs. And then there's the household survey, which tells you the unemployment rate. But they also measure the amount of job creations. And I like the household survey because the establishment survey uses a lot of models. The household survey, they actually make phone calls. And sometimes it could be a good way to gauge to see if it's kind of in sync with the establishment survey. Well, this was. This actually showed 400,000 job creations. This can vary, but both of these reports showing job gains. So as I said, tough to knock this report. And stocks certainly enjoyed that. Stocks marched onto all-time highs. And it did come at the expense of bonds. Bonds didn't get crushed, but they did take a hit after actually some reasonably good gains earlier in the week. So much like last month's number, we could see some follow through here. We could see stocks continue to move higher and bonds continue to drift a bit lower in price, higher in yield. So a cautious approach is certainly warranted, especially since this week there's a pretty quiet calendar of news items, economically speaking. And in addition to that, the technical signals do show that stocks have some room to go forward and bonds do have some room to the downside. So we should be a little bit careful. Of course, things can change as we go, and we'll notify you of that. That's why you need to be on MBS Highway so you can follow this daily and have the marketing materials that you can send out to your customers and realtors to help them see the opportunity. Now, look, especially because there is an opportunity in real estate, and we did get numbers from CoreLogic showing that home prices are forecasted for the next year to be up 5.3%. That's pretty big numbers. Now, I know certainly, as you do, that this is very local real estate. And 5.3% across the nation doesn't necessarily mean that that's what your market is going to see. But it's good news nonetheless. And it's a pretty Goldilocks number. Not too hot, not too cold. It's certainly sustainable. So good stuff here. So overall, we're looking forward to this week being somewhat volatile, I think, with some risks to the upside in yield, downside in price for mortgage bonds. So plan accordingly, be cautious. We'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.
Your reputation with your referring business partners depends largely on the lenders you recommend. This is why you'll want to choose a partner who shares your commitment to customer service. At Caliber Home Loans, our products make us different and our people make us great. A leading product innovator. In addition to our core conventional, government, and jumbo loans, we've created our own non-agency portfolio lending products. These enable you to assist creditworthy clients who can demonstrate the ability to repay. To learn more, visit us online at caliberwholesale.com.
This is Mortgage News Network.